Hi, I'm Jamie, and this video is part of a series about some of the physical aspects of my gender transition. Um, the other day, okay, so this is exciting. The other day, my partner and I went into a restaurant, and the host who was going to seat us called us gentlemen, and I didn't want to say anything and ruin the impression that I was male, so I didn't say anything, but apparently I was grinning a lot. According to my partner, it was pretty adorable, but anyway, I was excited about that. Um, a couple of people who, like acquaintances, have called me she in the last week and then corrected themselves, like they knew already but they forgot, which is fine. And that's about it for how I've been read this week. I'm also really excited that I started my Indiegogo campaign for fundraising for my album. And oh, you should check that out. Just go to Indiegogo.com and search for Must Be Tuesday. Um, because I'm making an album and I'm excited. The other thing that's going on this week is that my voice is noticeably changing, like already. I've gained like 2 or 3 semitones on the low end, and I've gained a few semitones on the high end too, which I wasn't expecting, and the middle of my range is awkward right now. Like, the break between my chest voice and my head voice is really, it's moved, and so I'll try and sing a note the way I would before, and it's all, I warble and I can't stay on the note because I have to do it differently now, so that's interesting. Maybe I should try and give you a demonstration. Ah, 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 ah. It's funny. I have to do it in my head voice instead of my chest voice. Like, the break is lower than it used to be. So I used to sing in my chest voice up and up and up, but now I have to switch to my head voice earlier. So that's something I have to practice. I forgot to mention that it is day 22 of me taking a low dose of testosterone, and it is August 6th, 2013. So, let's do a little range test, as per usual. So I can get as high as a G at the top. Maybe even higher, but I'll probably be weird and squeaky, so. So I can get down to a D on the low end, which is, I could never do that before. That's pretty awesome. This is after 22 days on like a really low starting dose of testosterone. I'm really surprised. And I'm also really glad that I that I finished recording all my vocals for my album before I started taking it, because it would have sucked if my voice had been this unpredictable while I was trying to record. So, as per usual, here is the song. Oh, someone asked me if I wrote the song that I sing in every one of these videos, which I did. This is Where I Want to Be by me, Jamie, Must Be Tuesday, and the song is going to be on the album. So, awesome. Here it is. Am I like who I'm with? I like where I'm at. I'm going to do it a bit lower. I'm going to try doing it without a capo today and see what happens. Sometimes trouble makes me weary and sad, and it's hard to remember how to keep the good from the bad. Sometimes all you have to do is think of what has gotten you through so far, and remember what it is that makes you like where I'm at. I like where I live. There's nowhere better right now for me. I like my life. This is where I wanna be. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. This is where I wanna be. So that was more effort to get through this week than last week, so we'll see how it goes next week. Wish me luck. Bye!